Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome to this particular session. My name is Varsha Thiman, and here in this session we are going to discuss about the 25 must to do theories for management. So aspirants who are targeting RBI Grade B examination for year 2025, they should know that there are 25 most important theories in management subject that you can't skip at all. If you are thinking to appear and score good marks in your phase two examination, should not skipping life. Most important. So let's start our discussion. Before proceeding forward, I just want to, am I clearly audible and visible to you? So aspirants who are there, please let me know that my voice is clearly audible and the screen is clearly start our discussion. So today we are not doing ARD session, we are doing management. Okay, very good evening, everyone. Yeah, because you guys are requesting for that मैम management की सा हमें guide कर दीजिए. So that's why I came with this specific topic that I'm going to about the 20 most important. Okay. So here we go. Let's start our discussion. And is am I clearly audible and visible to you? So aspirants over there, please let me know that everything is fine. Your voice and screen is clear to you. So let's start. Before proceeding forward, what you should do, you should subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will get the notification of all classes on time, as well as install our application, register yourself there, and start your preparation. Okay, so let's start. So as we know, let's start with a discussion about the exam pattern. So have your phase two exam three portions, paper one, and here I am talking about subject that will appear in your paper three, that is math. Okay, so the paper three will be of total in total it will be of 100, 50 marks for your objective type and 50 marks for your subject. And in a similar manner, this finance and management portion will also have a equal weightage. Okay, like 50 marks will contribute by your management portion, 50 marks will be by your finance portion. Okay, now these theories that we are about to discuss in this session, they are important for your objective type and for your subjective type as well. So let's do a discussion. Before going forward, we should know what are the important portions and topics from the management subject that you have to cover. Okay, and you should even recall these topics on your pinpoints. ठीक है, आपको ये टॉपिक जो है tip पे होना चाहिए कि हमारे से क्योंकि theories को recall करना will be easy for you if you name of the okay. मैं आपको theories एक sequence में बताऊंगी. If you know about the name तो आप लोगों के लिए easy रहेगा recognize करना उससे related questions को करना and all. Okay, हाँ, अमृता हेलो कैसे हो? चलिए, so let's start our discussion about this. Let's continue further. So these are the topics from management subject, and these include the introduction to management, management approaches, organizational behavior, and then we have personality, reinforcement, and nudge theories. Here they are the two. Okay, so two theories from this portion. Even though management have approaches, we are not talking about the approaches. अगर वो भी हम include करेंगे आपकी administrative theory of motivation and your bureaucrative theory काफी ज्यादा हो जाएगा. Okay? Here I'm including the most important theories that comes under the motivation chapter, that comes under the leadership chapter, that comes under your ethics and the organizational as well. ठीक है, तो हम वो आपके जो most important 25 theories हैं उनके बारे में बात. Yeah, very good evening Falak. Yeah, Namrata will discuss about the MCQ related questions also in our upcoming session. Make sure you are the part of Bollywood YouTube channel so that when I'll take your MCQ session. Okay, and you can be the part of the batches. I mean, MCQ batch we have start for your better. Here I'm discussing about the so let's not divert ourselves in any other direction, and let's continue further. Okay, so perception, these are the different topics under the management. Motivation in content, and in total there are six content which are important. One is a reinforcement theory of motivation, second is a nudge theory. Okay, and there are six content theories, and similarly there are six process theories that you have to cover. After that, the topic is leadership, the type of leadership, a complete introduction about it, the important traits of the leader, characteristic features of the leader, and how the leaders are evolved out and all. Then we have the different theories under it, like we have the trait theories, we have the behavioral theories, we have the modern leadership theories. Now, under each heading of traits theories, you will have three different. Under the behavioral theories, you will have five theories. Under the modern leadership theories, you will have nearly eight or nine theories. Okay, so on an average, there are more than 25 theories that you have to cover in your management position. And it's not easy for any single student to like recall the exact objective behind the theory, the base of the theory, if you are not revising the subject. कोई भी नहीं, मैं भी अगर बोलूं कि मैंने ये पूरा 30-35 पढ़ लिया है, but I am not revising it, तो after 1 or 2 months I'll forget. ठीक है, वैसे तो काम नहीं चलेगा. यू हैव टू कीप ऑन रिवाइजिंग इट, और आपके पास एक हैंडी नोट्स होने चाहिए ताकि आप इनको रिवाइज कर सके टाइम टाइम. ठीक है, हाँ. या डिस्क्रिप्टिव टॉपिक विल आल्सो डिस्कस. अभी थ्योरीज के हेडिंग करके थ्योरीज भी मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ कि कौन कौन से वी आर गोइंग टू. ठीक है, उसके बाद इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस इज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक. देन वी हैव इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप. तो यहाँ पे हो गई आपकी कुछ थ्योरीज, 1 to 6 अंडर इट, 6 अंडर इट, सो 6 6 12 13 14 प्लस 3 विल बी 17, एंड ऑन एन एवरेज ये आपकी कुछ हो गई. ठीक है, अब ये सारी थ्योरीज बेसिक कौन सी आपके मेजरली एग्जाम में पूछी जाती है वो भी आपको मैं बताऊंगी. साथ में हर एक थ्योरी का कुछ बेसिक भी बताऊंगी कि कौन सी थ्योरी किस टॉपिक पर बेस्ड है, कौन सी थ्योरी का क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव है, वो भी डिस्कशन करेंगे. Okay. Next, we have the conflicts topic. Then we have the organizational change and development. Then we have theories of organizational change. So there are three different theories that comes under organizational change, which are very important that we discuss. Okay. Just give me a second. Let me check why the video is buffering. My internet is working well. Uh, Let me connect it with some other device. Using the Is it fine now? All right. Yeah. So, yeah, next we move with another topics. Then under the organizational change, we have three important theories. Then we'll talk about the introduction to ethics and the theories of ethics. So under this, we have the utilitarian theory, we have the theory of deontology, and the relativism theory, absolutism theory is there, virtue ethics is there, Kant theory of so there are five or six different theories under the ethics. Then moral issues in business, ethical principles in business, corporate governance, and commerce. These are the topics under it. Now, am I clearly audible and visible to you? So, aspirants who are there, please let me know. अभी is it still buffering? अभी भी buffer कर रहा है या फिर अभी okay है? Are you able to attend the class now? I think things are okay now, right? Yeah. Next we have the topics under it. एक बार ये भी देख लेते हैं the different topics and see. तो जो हमारे important theories है management की वो majorly इन topic से रहती है. ठीक है, कौन कौन से topic से रहती है? They are from the content and process theories, topic of motivation and reinforcement theory, leadership theory, which is divided into the different categories. उसके बाद organizational change theories, which are further divided into the category, and the theory of ethics. ठीक है. अब कौन कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट थियरीज है दैट यू शुड नो एट ऑल. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट. तो फर्स्टली आपको कोई भी बड़े प्रोजेक्ट पे काम करने से पहले सबसे पहली चीज जो मैटर करती है कि यू शुड नो द नेम. कि आपको नेम पता होना चाहिए कि हम किस टॉपिक के बात कर रहे हैं एंड अबाउट विच पर्टिकुलर वी आर डिस्कसिंग. So under the content theories of motivation, we have the theory like Maslow's hierarchy, Herzberg's two-factor theory, McClelland's three needs theory, McGregor's theory X and theory Y, Alderfer's ERG theories, Mayo's motivation. Okay? So these are the six theories under the content theories heading of. Then we have the process theory, which include the Adams equity theory, Bloom's expectancy theory, Taylor's motivation theory, Bandura's self-efficacy theory, Skinner's reinforcement theory, and Locke's goal-setting theory. ठीक है? Why? Am I clearly audible and visible to you now? Is everything fine now? Okay, so these are the theories of motivation. The first step you should know the name of the theories. You should know the name of or next is on which concept the specific theory is based. Based, okay, on which concept the specific theory is based upon, that is important. ठीक है? Next is, yeah. So these are some theories. Now let's talk about them. Let's discuss about the points under them. Just give me a minute. Everything fine now? Can you hear me? Uh, is everything okay now? I had tried some different source. All right, let's start. Let's do. Okay, you can watch the session after the class. तब आपका buffer नहीं करेगा, ठीक है? I'm taking the session live now. So here you can see. Let's talk about the another. Like let's talk about this theories. हम discuss कर लेते हैं these theories. So सबसे पहले हम Maslow's hierarchy of needs के बारे में बात करते हैं. This theory of motivation comes under the context of motivation, which are primarily traditional that was given hierarchy. ठीक है, जो होते हैं, they are divided into the five and the five hierarchies. ठीक है, under that first comes the physiological needs, like the basic needs, which includes the food and then we have the security, which include security and safety. Okay, that includes job security, financial safety, the security. So all comes under the safety needs. ठीक है, then we have like आप इन needs के basis पर work करते हो. Needs are motivating you. Then we have the belongings in the life. It includes the relationship that we are sharing, friends that we are. and the intimate relationship with our family members, and they motivate us कि you should do some better, you should do better in life, you should keep on. So yeah, belongs in the love. तो हमारी जो जरूरत, they are like on the basis of the hierarchy, जैसे हमारी जरूरत है उसी के हिसाब से है, ठीक है. Then we have the esteem needs which are related with the prestige achievements, ठीक है. और हमें कोई accomplishments मिलता है when we do something better or extremely अपना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस देते हैं. Then the self actualization, this is like the nirvana, this is like the final end. हम बात करते हैं enlightenment के बारे में, like which are related with our doing all the activities and अपने full potential को utilize करना, ठीक है. And giving the creative ideas, working on the creative activity, give the best out. So they all include the self actualization needs, ठीक है. तो Maslow's hierarchy of needs ये बोलता है. ये मैं बेसिक बता रही हूँ, ब्रीफ कर रही हूँ, हर एक जो इम्पोर्टेंट थ्योरीज है उनको डिटेल में यू विल बी कैपेबल ऑफ नोइंग अबाउट ऑल द थ्योरीज ऑफ मैनेजमेंट इन योर बैच क्लासेस. मैं यहाँ पर आपको ब्रीफ में बता रही हूँ, गेट एन आइडिया की बना साथ में, ठीक है. Now another important theory that is very important that includes the Herzberg's two-factor theory. So Herzberg's two-factor theory is all about, yeah, Herzberg's two-factor theory is all about whatever the things that we are going through, whatever the work that we are about to, that depends upon factor. One is the hygienic factor and second is the motive. Hygienic factor, if a working conditions जहाँ पे आप जॉब कर रहे हो, वर्क कर रहे हो, अगर वो अनहाइजीनिक हो, तो you will be dissatisfied with your job. Okay, you will be dissatisfied with your job, like you not like the work culture, you will like the hygienic condition there, so that will create a dissatisfaction in you, but because of that you will not leave your job, ठीक है. तो ये है एक फैक्टर, हेजरबर्ग्स टू फैक्टर थ्योरी. सेकेंड फैक्टर इज अ मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर, so that will help in increasing your satisfaction in the job, like the salary, like the bonuses, like the um, incentives you are receiving, appraisals you are receiving, ठीक है. और जो आपको जॉब सिक्योरिटी मिल रही है, अलाउंसेस आपको, will help in increasing your satisfaction in your. तो ये जो आपका सेकंड कंटेंट थ्योरी ऑफ मोटिवेशन है वो इस कंसेप्ट पर बेस्ड है, ठीक है. देन वी हैव द थर्ड थ्योरी व्हिच इज गिवन बाय मैकग्रेगर. सो अंडर दिस आप कोई जॉब कर रहे हैं, दैट सम वर्क इज असाइंड टू यू, ठीक है. अब हाउ यू आर अप्रोचिंग द वर्क, ठीक है. आप you like to do the work and you avoid to do the work, you are so dedicated to your work, on that basis you will be divided into two categories. There are two types of individuals who work in an organization. So one form the X theories, another form the Y theory. So X theory, theory X include all the individuals who are pessimistic, they are not so motivated, they need a close supervision, okay. And they only desire, they only need money, they don't want to do the job, but मतलब always they need a close supervision, a strict supervision, then only they will do the, they only need to push जब ये work करेंगे. And theory Y include the individuals who are more opportunistic, who are more optimistic, who want to do the work, who want independence in their work, who seek responsibility, who are motivated by self attainment, okay. And people naturally want to work, the people drive themselves to perform, and they always work hard to achieve their goals. They include the theory one, ठीक है. Then we have the, so ये हमारी कुछ content theory. उसी के अलावा there is a last content that includes the ERG, ठीक है. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. तो हमने first content theory पढ़ा और हमारा एल्डरफर्स ने ERG theory. एल्डरफर्स ने जो हमारे नीड्स हैं, he divided the needs into three hierarchies, ठीक है. That is E existence, R relatedness and G, ठीक है. And under this जो Maslow's hierarchy of need है, that how it is connected, like जो हमारी existence needs है, that includes the physiological needs and your safety needs. Your related needs include your social needs and some part of your self-esteem. and your growth needs include some part of your self esteem and the self actualization needs. ठीक है, जिसमें आप अपना creativity और आपके full potential को utilize करने की बात करें. ठीक है, so this is all about it. Now moving towards the another important concept, that is a McClelland's theory of needs. So McClelland's theory of need, this is also a content. McClelland's theory of needs, it includes, so this was given by McClelland's, and under this, okay, human behavior is affected by three needs. हमारा जो behavior है, that we want someone, that we can do something, that is affected by three things, that we want power, that we achieve, that we action. That is a need for power, need for achievement, affiliate us, push us to do something better in life. Okay. So under that need for achievement, okay. So must be जो if the need for achievement in high, आपके अंदर किसी भी चीज को achieve करने ज़्यादा, like you are so aggressively working on something, you have a very high need for achievement. Okay, but you want to be the top, receive the credit for that, and that will push you to do something. And if you are having the low need for achievement, so you will fear failure, आपको डर का खतरा, हार का खतरा रहेगा. You will avoid responsibility, with the responsibility. Then you don't want to be so intellectual also. Then we have the need for power. So if the need for power is high, but आपके अंदर excessively desire that you want power, that desire control, that you want exaggerates on position and resources. If I say if you're having the low need for power, so that time you are more dependent, you are more subordinate, the side of subordinate. Okay, and that will minimizes on positions and resources. Okay. Next we have the need for affiliation. Yeah. So if you are having a need for affiliation, high need for affiliation, that means demand blind loyalty and hard. Does not tolerate, you cannot tolerate the disagreement. When you want the affiliation from others and you will not be able to tolerate the disagreement if the person sending them. Okay, if you're having the low need for affiliation, it's aloof, maintain social distance. You don't ask others for the suggestions because you don't tolerate the disagreement if they will do, right? So these all are some of the very important theories of content theories of motivation. Have to know उसके अलावा William Ochi's theory Z of motivation. So this theory Z of motivation is a kind of blend, mixture है. इसका mixture है, एक hybrid system है in which the Japanese management practices and American management practices both are incorporated. जैसे हम कोई स्पेशल डिश बनाने के लिए कहीं से बेटर द बेस्ट इंग्रेडिएंट्स लेकर आते. सो सिमिलरली विलियम ऑची ने जो थियोरी जेड ऑफ मोटिवेशन दी, उसमें जापानीज मैनेजमेंट प्रैक्टिसेस और अमेरिकन मैनेजमेंट प्रैक्टिसेस दोनों को इनकॉर्पोरेट किया. ठीक है, he took the strength of American management like individual freedom, risk taking, quick decision making, and Japanese management like job security, group decision making, social cohesion, holistic concern for. So that's how he framed this theory. Okay, और ये majorly तीन features पर based है: trust, subtlety, and intimacy. ठीक है. So this is about the 6 important content theories of management and content theories of motivation that you have to cover. Now moving on the next part. Now moving on the next part. So next part is about the process theories of management. So process theories of management includes the Adams equity theory of management. So equity theory of management ये बोलता है which we all desire when we are working organization, कि whatever the work we are doing, ठीक है, whatever the work we are doing, अगर वो सेम ही जॉब प्रोफाइल में सेम ही साइन, तो they will do a comparison, और the comparison ये कहेगा कि they will receive, they should receive the same appraisal, same remunerations and same payment basically. ठीक है. So employee input, the way you are providing your input, a similar manner you will get your out. So that is the Adams equity theory. Employees contribution is equals to the reward employees get for their contribution. ठीक है? So this is one theory, and the second theory of motivation. देखो मैंने सारा सीक्वेंस एक साथ इसलिए रखा है, और आप थ्योरीज को अपने नोटबुक में नाम लिख लो, टाइटल लिख लो. That will help you connect with. नेक्स्ट हमारे गोल सेटिंग. ये हमें थ्योरीज अपने रेगुलर ऑपरेशंस में और लाइफ में भी अप्लाई करने चाहिए to achieve some. So the goal setting theory says that management and employee jointly use smart principles to establish employees goal. So if you are working with an organization, okay, and you have a manager who instruct you, supervise you in your, whenever he will prepare your planners, like what are the job and the roles that you, he should consider you also, ताकि जो भी principles आपके गोल सेटिंग के टाइम पे यूज किए जाए एंड द वे वो आपके साथ एसोसिएटेड हो, तभी तो आप अपने बेटर वहां पे प्रोवाइड कर पाएंगे. एम्प्लॉय अंडरटेक जॉब टास्क यूजिंग परसिस्टेंस एंड एफर्ट. सो व्हेन दिस अप्रोच विल बी फॉलोड, ठीक है, when manager and employee jointly use smart principles to establish employees goal, आपने smartly के अपना अप्रोच फॉलो करता है, तो एम्प्लॉय जो है वो ज्यादा अच्छे से परसिस्टेंटली एफर्ट करके अपने अचीव करने का कोशिश करेगा. एंड मैनेजर हैव टू कीप ऑन चेकिंग, सुपरवाइज करना, फीडबैक्स देना, ठीक है, टुवर्ड्स द गोल, लाइक इज ही डूइंग वेल, कि जो भी वर्क असाइन हो रहे हैं, is he doing well, and what kind of feedbacks needed. So goals may need to be adjusted if there are no longer appropriate goals are there. And end of determine and evaluate achievement of. जब goals will be achieved, the manager will evaluate the achievements of the goal, give the requisite feedbacks, and the employee will get the, if he had done very good work, so he will get the appraisals for that, promotions for that, and if there is something lagging, manager will support him. And if the manager is providing you all the support, the resources, but still you are not doing well in your, you're not like a interested in doing your job, so demoted or dismissal will be there, है ना? तो ये आपका job setting of management. Okay. Next is the self-determination theory of management. So self-determination theory of management is based on the concept of there are three basic needs. ठीक है, पहला तो competence, that is our potential. ठीक है, like how much potential we are having in us, की help से हम all around the manage कर सकते हैं, deal कर सकते हैं. This is the autonomy, need to control the course of them. It's like what, this is also a basic need that we should have. We can manage our life the way we want. Relatedness, need to have a close, affectionate relationship with others. Okay, the person who are in close relationship with us, we should have a close, affectionate relationship. Okay, that should be built proper. Okay. उसके बाद है Vroom's expectancy theory of motivation, which is one of the important theory, which is one of the most and interesting theory, and it is based on the concept of, ठीक है, the expectancy, instrumentality, and values. Okay, so there are three important elements of Vroom's expectancy theory, and these three elements are efforts, performance, and results. So efforts, will my effort leading to my performance, क्या मैं उतने effort that it, or if I am doing all the efforts, I get a positive response of that, and I'm giving my all the effort, and my performance, क्या मेरी इतनी अच्छी performance है that I'll get a good outcomes from it. Do I find the outcomes desirable, or whatever the outcomes I receive after performing well on a job, क्या मैं अपने outcomes से happy हूँ? Do I find the outcomes desirable? जो चाहिए. Okay, so this is a Vroom's expectancy theory of. Then we have the drive reduction. So this is based on the concept like कि जब हमें किसी चीज की नीड होती है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू आर फीलिंग हंग्री, यू आर फीलिंग एक्सेस ऑफ, कि तुम्हें बहुत ज्यादा भूख, सो दैट टाइम यू नीड फूड, एंड एज सून एज यू रिसीव फूड आपको प्लेट ऑफ जाएगा, और चाहे उसके अंदर आपका तड़का प्रॉपर नहीं है, मसाला प्रॉपर नहीं है, बट एज यू आर फीलिंग हैव अ वैल्यू फॉर कंज्यूम दैट फूड, ठीक है, आपने खाना कंज्यूम किया और उससे आपकी भूख शांत हो गई, सो दैट इज अ ड्राइव रिडक्शन. So when the instant theory of motivation failed, it was replaced by drive reduction. Physiological need creates an aroused tension state that motivates an organism to satisfy the need. जब हमें फिजियोलॉजिकल नीड, हमारी बॉडी को एनर्जी की नीड होती है, एक टेंशन क्रिएट होती है हमारे माइंड के अंदर, जो एक ऑर्गेनिज्म को मोटिवेट करती है कि something so that you can satisfy your need, so that you will satisfy your need, ठीक है. So ये तो हो गई हमारे important motivation theories, content theories and process theories that you have to cover. उसके बाद है हमारे reinforcement theory of action. So what is the basic of the reinforcement? कि हमारा जो behavior है, what kind of behavior we are showing is a function of its consequences, like how you are approaching us, how you are treating us. On that basis we will respond back. It is based on the law of effect. Individuals behavior with positive consequences tend to be repeated, and individuals behavior with negative consequences tend not to be. अगर आपके behavior जैसे you are receiving consequences, so you receiving the consequences, so you, ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एट योर ऑब्जर्व दैट यू, आप अपने बच्चे से चाहते हैं दैट ही शुड क्लीन हिज रूम, he should clean his room, should place all the books in the shelf and toys in the rack. So what you will do, if you instruct him to do that, he will not do. But if you start following him, start doing the same thing with him, he will do it. ठीक है, और आप जितना इस चीज को रिपीट करोगे, you will observe that the positive consequences you will receive. ठीक है, so individual's behavior is a function of its consequences. How, लाइक जो भी हम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, पॉजिटिव कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज अगर मिल रहे हैं तो यू शुड रिपीट इट, नेगेटिव तो यू शुड नॉट, ठीक है. सो दीज आर द पॉजिटिव रीइंफोर्समेंट एंड द नेगेटिव रीइंफोर्समेंट दैट वी ऑब्जर्व अराउंड अस. See, manager rewards the employee for productivity, so employees increase. जब मैनेजर आपने कुछ वर्क किया and that was so full and he rewards, but as as a human behavior उन्होंने आपको reward, so as a consequences you will repeat the same behavior again and again. आप अच्छा परफॉर्म. नेगेटिव में अगर मैनेजर स्टॉप्स नेगिंग द एम्प्लॉय, आपके मैनेजर ने आपको कॉल करना नैग करना स्टॉप कर दिया, तो यू विल आल्सो नॉट डू द, आप भी वो मिस्टेक नहीं, कि आप भी तो उनको टीज करने के लिए कर रहे कर दिए. Nash theory is about your small actions. Okay, your small actions that influence the choice of the people. ठीक है, आपके छोटे छोटे actions, for example now you are using the Nash theory in businesses. For example, thank you card हम देते हैं. This is a very small gesture. Okay, you are giving thank you card. अभी इंटरनेशनल लेबर डे था, you give the thank you card to the person who added the job profiles around, and they will feel like that you are recognizing. Because of the recognition they will be, and as the respect you are showing to them, they will like it, and they will also do their work with enthusiasm. अपने work काम हो जाए, काम के साथ प्यार हो जाए ना. Next, we have the leadership theories with us. So there are the different leadership theories. One the traditional theories of leadership. So under the traditional theory, there was a great man. Great man theory क्या बोलता है कि a person is born with the traits जिनसे लीडर के फॉर्म में इमर्ज आउट. ठीक है, लीडरशिप इज एन इनबोर्न. ठीक है, आप इस ट्रेट के साथ ही पैदा हो. ग्रेट लीडर्स इमर्ज नेचुरली. ठीक है, उनके charisma, intelligence and की वजह से. ट्रेट थ्योरी says that even though you have some inherited traits in you that help you as a leader, but with the time you came to know about कि आपका charisma, intelligence and other जो features needed है, and you start working. उसी के साथ आपका Godford Alford's trait theory is also about that. So under that we have the cardinal, have the um, primary traits or the central traits जो हमारा basic traits होते हैं are the central. जो extraordinary traits होते हैं they are the cardinal traits. And secondary traits include जो आप specific situations में कुछ behavior show करते हो, तो that includes your secondary traits. ठीक है. Next we have the behavioral theories. So Ohio states, अभी हमने सैटरडे के सेशन में ओहियो स्टेट मिशिगन ग्रुप से डिस्कस किया था. दे आर द बिहेवियर थ्योरी. ठीक है. विच स्टेट्स दैट कि लीडर जो है दैट इज मेड, दैट इज नॉट बोर्न स्पेसिफिक. आप जैसे टीचर्स और how you deal with the people, how you solve your problems, and how you deal with the specific situations. On that basis, you will emerge out as a leader. Okay, under this, we have the role theories, lake, mountain, managerial breeds, and the leadership style matters. Write the names in your. Okay, उसके अलावा there are some modern theories of management. Okay, उसके अलावा there are some modern theories of management, which is a very huge topic to discuss with. उसके बाद we discuss about the three organizational theories of management, जिसमें हम organization में कोई change जो है how it to be adopted, how it to be inculcated, उसकी बात करते हैं. ठीक है. So all these are the modern theories of management like the contingency and the situational theories which talk about कि situation के हिसाब से you need to like in some factors you need to work upon deal with the situation. ठीक है. So Felder's contingency theory क्या कहती है कि identify the leadership style कि इस specific situation को deal करने के लिए कौन सा leadership style will work well. आपका leadership style, participative leadership style, consultative leadership style. ये कौन सा leadership style will be the bestest one, then defining the situation and matching leaders in the situations कि जो leadership style आप choose कर रहे हैं उसके जो leader हैं and the situation that come across, how to make them in sync, उनको कैसे आप एक साथ relate करेंगे. तो Felder's contingency is based upon this concept. ठीक है. Then we have the, yeah, so this is all points related to this. ठीक है. Then the contingency model, on that basis आप leader को category में categorize करोगे. Cognitive resource theory. So this theory, cognitive resource theory, is based on the concept that stress plays a key role in determining how a leader intelligence experience affect. जब आप एक stressful situation में, ठीक है, जब आप एक स्ट्रेचफुल सिचुएशन में उस वक्त पे आप उस सिचुएशन को कैसे हैंडल. इफ यू हैव एन एक्सपीरियंस, अगर आपका आप एक्सपीरियंस है, आपने डिफरेंट सिचुएशन, ठीक है, आपने डिफरेंट सिचुएशन डील की, विल बी कैपेबल ऑफ सॉल्विंग आउट इट. ठीक है. और वहीं पर इंटेलिजेंसी विल हेल्प यू, इंटेलिजेंसी विल हेल्प यू टू बेसिकली जब आपकी सिचुएशंस काम है, आपको इनोवेटिव आइडियाज प्रोड्यूस करने, क्रिएटिव आइडियाज प्रोड्यूस करने, इंटेलिजेंस इज मोर वेल. तो कॉग्निटिव रिसोर्स थ्योरी इज बेस्ड ऑन दैट कंसेप्ट. ठीक है. कि स्ट्रेस आपके आपको एक्सपीरियंस है तो दैट विल हेल्प यू टू कम आउट और इमर्ज आउट एज अ बेटर लीडर, और इंटेलिजेंसी विल हेल्प यू टू इमर्ज आउट एंड यू आर स्ट्रेसफुल कंडीशंस, और जब आपको मोर वैल्यूएबल और इंसाइटफुल होगा. ठीक है. Then we have the Hershey's and Blanchard situational leadership theory. ठीक है. On the basis of कि uh, how the leader and the team members are sharing the relationship, कि leader जो है that is more work oriented. ठीक है. और आपका जो potential है that he wants to utilize your potential. आपके पास potential है but you're not interested in doing with the leader. So on that basis आपका situational leadership model आ जाता है. Situational leadership theory. ठीक है. कि आपका टास्क बिहेवियर, रिलेशनशिप बिहेवियर में लीडर और टीम मेंबर्स हो जाएंगे कि उनके बीच का रिलेशनशिप स्मूथली मेंटेन रहे. टास्क बिहेवियर में लीडर वांट्स यू द वर्क फर्स्ट. ही इज एक्सपेक्टिंग कि आपको जो वर्क असाइन है दैट शुड बी अकॉम्प्लिश्ड ऑन टाइम. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वी हैव द 4 लीडरशिप स्टाइल्स. ऑन द बेसिस वी हैव द 4 लीडरशिप स्टाइल्स. first in the directing. So इसमें leader will direct you, he will not support you, he will direct you, give you the directions and the supervision that this work should be done like that. Coaching may, obviously you will get the support and the directions. Supporting, then another supporting type, in this you will be provided with higher support by your leader. Okay, higher supportive behavior with low level of support. Next is delegating में lower supportive and under this you will have less directions. Directions आपके पास कम होगी but support under the delegating neither more support nor more direction. ठीक है, so this is all about it, the four leadership style. ऐसे आपका situational leadership. So these all are the theories under the leadership theory. ठीक है, after that we have, so you can go across this, ये आप नाम देख लो, टाइटल देख लो, that you लीडरशिप मेंबर एक्सचेंज थ्योरी। सी लीडर, आप एक टीम में जब वर्क करते हो, देखो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है और इससे क्वेश्चन बनता है, इसलिए इसको थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन कर देती हूँ। बेसिकली 2 मार्कर क्वेश्चन ऐसे आपको सिचुएशन, देयर आर सम मेंबर्स इन द टीम जो कि लीडर के फेवरेट होंगे, क्योंकि वो लीडर के साथ एक पॉजिटिव कनेक्शन, ठीक है, और ये जो मेंबर हैं इनको ज्यादातर जो भी उसकी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन, ठीक है, एंड द लीडर विल आल्सो दे हैव कंसर्न फ्रॉम लीडर, ज्यादा डिपेंडेबल बिहेवियर और कम्युनिकेशन भी ज्यादा है, तो दे आर द इन ग्रुप। आउट ग्रुप मेंबर्स का बेसिकली दे जस्ट कम टू वर्क, दे डू योर जॉब एंड दे जस्ट गो, तो ये लीडर के साथ ज्यादा बना के नहीं रखते। तो दिस इज आल्सो मेंबर चेंज थ्योरी। तो व्हेन देयर विल बी अ सर्टेन सिचुएशन, लीडर को रिकमेंड करना है, किसी को रेफरेंस देना है, तो वो उन्हीं के रेफरेंस देगा जो इन ग्रुप मेंबर है, ठीक है। दूसरी है लीडरशिप कॉन्टिन्यूम थ्योरी। सो लीडरशिप कॉन्टिन्यूम थ्योरी में अगर लीडर ज्यादा अथॉरिटेटिव होगा, वो आपको इंस्ट्रक्शंस देंगे, सुपरविजन देंगे, एंड ही जस्ट गिव यू द ऑर्डर्स एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू फॉलो। सो ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम he will make decisions and announces the decision. So leadership continuum theory is based upon, ठीक है, एरिया ऑफ फ्रीडम फॉर सबऑर्डिनेट्स अगर ज्यादा है, excessively you are giving all the freedom to choose, so that time the leadership style will be more delegates, ठीक है, subordinate अपनी defined limits में function कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, they are provided with all the leniency to do, that is a leadership continuum, ठीक है। Now we have some organizational theory. Okay, whenever you want to introduce any change in the organization, तो वो change कैसे आप introduce करोगे? Make a new, आपके पास जो रिसोर्सेज है उन रिसोर्सेज का यूज करके आप लोगों को नया कुछ चीज कंस्ट्रक्ट करनी है। तो सबसे पहले टास्क क्या होगा, आपको पूरे पुराने बिल्डिंग को डिमोलिश करना, पुराने जो भी आपके थॉट है, आइडियाज है, उनको बाहर निकालना पड़ेगा। फिर आपको एक स्टेट ऑफ चेंज होती है, देन यू विल इंट्रोड्यूस अ चेंज इनटू, एंड देन यू विल रिमोल्ड। दिस इज अ वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बाय कर्ट ल्यू, ठीक है, चेंज मैनेजमेंट। यही आपको अपनी लाइफ में भी फॉलो करना चाहिए, यही आपको अपनी लाइफ में भी चाहिए। यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर आरबीआई ग्रेड बी एग्जामिनेशन, आपका ग्रेजुएशन, न्यू टू द थिंग्स, तो आपको उस पुरानी चीजों को अभी बिल्कुल एंड करके एक स्टेट ऑफ न्यूट्रल स्टेट में आके फिर कुछ चीजों को करना अपने, ठीक है। सो दिस थ्योरी ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल says that कि there is a need to come at a like neutral state, then only you can introduce a new thing in you, ठीक है। So this is a Kurt Lewin's change management model. उसके अलावा continuous change management model. See, basically, under this we have the change agent, and basically, if you are introducing a change agent in a system, so that will help you the problem solving process, or implement the change into the problem solving process. Then measure, evaluate, control. आपने कोई करा, पर अगर आप effort को भी आप न्यू चेंज के इंट्रोडक्शन के बाद पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट अगर आप ऑब्जर्व करें, तो यू विल कंटिन्यू। आपने उसको इवेलुएट करा, मेजर करा, जहाँ पे कंट्रोल करने की नीड थी, आपने ऑब्जर्व किया दैट पॉजिटिव चेंजेस आर कमिंग आउट, तो यू विल कंटिन्यू विद। अगर आपको लगेगा कि पॉजिटिव चेंजेस आर नॉट कमिंग आउट बिकॉज ऑफ द न्यू इंट्रोडक्शन, तो यू विल चेंज इट अगेन। दिस इज अ कंटिन्यूअस चेंज प्रोसेस मॉडल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। इट हैपेंस ना, ट्रांजिशनल आपने जब भी कोई हम न्यू इंट्रोडक्शन करते हैं किसी भी चीज का, फॉर एग्जांपल आप अपने प्रिपरेशन में स्ट्रेटजी को लगाते यू विल फॉलो इट फॉर द नेक्स्ट डेज एंड यू विल ऑब्जर्व दैट देयर इज नथिंग मोर इम्प्रूव than observing in my preparations and other things, so you will change it. This is a continuous change process model of organizational change. ठीक है, उसके बाद we have the theories of ethics. ठीक है, तो ये हो गई हमारी आपकी content theories of motivation, process theories of motivation, leadership theories, reinforcement theory, nudge theory, or organizational change theory. Now I am talking about the ethics, theories of ethics जो कि important है. So under this we have the utilitarianism theory. It's a normative ethical theory which focuses on outcomes. कि आपको the at at the end after doing something what outcome से भी. और on that basis अगर आपका outcome, so under this there are two important. One is the greatest happiness principle and second is the consequentialism. ठीक है, consequences और outcomes पे आपका last decision matter कर. ठीक है, so this is important. देन वी हैव इगोइज्म थ्योरी जिसमें आप जो भी एक्शन कर रहे हो आपका मेन फोकस क्या है कि सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट, आपके लिए बेस्ट होना चाहिए वो एक्शन. ठीक है, इवन दो यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट कि आपके एक्शन से किसी दूसरे को हार्म होगा, बट आपका मेन कंसर्न है कि आपके एक्शन से आपको फायदा ही फायदा होना चाहिए. तो ये एक एथिकल थ्योरी इगोइज्म. ठीक है, थ्योरी ऑफ डिओंटोलॉजी फोकसेस ऑन द राइटनेस एंड रॉन्गनेस ऑफ एक्शंस बेस्ड ऑन द इनहेरेंट नेचर. ठीक है, आउटकम्स पे डिपेंड नहीं कर रहा है, जो भी आप एक्शन कर रहे हो जो भी आप कर रहे हो वो कितना सही है वो कितना गलत है. ठीक है, दिस इज द बेस ऑफ थ्योरी ऑफ डिओंटोलॉजी. वर्च्यू एथिक्स बेसिकली या एथिकल लिविंग डाइवर्जिंग फ्रॉम रूल और आउटकम बेस्ड थ्योरीज दोनों से हटके वर्चुअस कैरेक्टर पर बेस्ड है. ठीक है, this is Kant theory of duty. There are some duties that are assigned to you like the perfect duties, imperfect duties that we have to do. ठीक है, so on this concept the theory of Kant theory of duty is based on. This is relativism and absolutism. ठीक है, see relativism theory is a very interesting theory. It is all about the moral standards are culturally and contextually determined, highlighting the diversity of moral practices globally. There are certain practically accepted, globally followed. So the relativism theory is based upon that. Absolutism theory is based upon देखो अगर कोई क्राइम करेगा, कोई किसी चीज को चोरी करेगा, what is action be sorted, उसको punishment मिलेगा. That is a theory of absolutism. ठीक है, so these are some important theories under the management subject जो आप मिस नहीं कर सकते हैं if you are preparing for RBI grade के exam. So I had given you the brief informations about all the important. ठीक है, मैंने जितना अभी डिस्कस कर सकता स्पेसिफिक सेशन वो रिक्वेस्टिंग यू ऑल कि अपने नोटबुक में नोट्स बना लो विद द नेम ऑफ द important and you will get all the notes the classes on the application यानी कि जो भी क्लासेस में पढ़ उसका PDF आप receive हो जाएगा. तो install the application, register yourself there and these are the batches available in the application. ठीक है, आपकी प्रिपरेशन के अकॉर्डिंग जो आपको चाहिए उसी हिसाब से आप बैचेस start your. Okay, so here I am ending the session for. और आपको क्लासेस रिलेटेड एजुकेशन चाहिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब and connect with guidance. From there also you will get the information speak up. ठीक है, bye bye and all the best.